Okay, welcome back. This is going to be that part of the register where we are going to talk about some of the options that we have within the registers. So let's go into our desktop and I'll show you some. Let's go back up here and talk about the options that you have up here. We mentioned go to, and remember go to will allow you to search a particular field that you see from this field. So you could type a criteria that you want to search for. Wherever you clicked to, back will search forth and next will search down. The next thing you can do is you can actually print the register, and you'll see that you can put in the date range that you want to print. So if it's a month, you could change that. And also you could check here if you want to print the split details. That means any transaction that says split, you can see each item that is listed in that split. You can also edit a transaction, so your one you clicked on, you'll be able to edit it from here. You could also double click on that transaction to edit. The other thing you can do is if you clicked on a particular transaction, you can actually run a quick report on that particular account. So you'll notice that that particular one is for that transaction. The last one that you're going to see here is download transaction. Now, I want to talk to you briefly about this. A lot of times people think it's the best thing in the world. I'll be able to download my transaction and I won't have to type it in. That's not always the case, and depending on your bank, you may not be able to do this easily. What you'll need to do initially is add an account, and it will go through and ask you what the name of your bank is and the login information for your bank, and it will make connections. So whenever you choose to, you could come here and click download transaction, and it will download just the ones that haven't been downloaded into your transaction. Now, this could be good or bad because every bank is different. So if you want to test it with a day or two, because if you try a month, it may screw up the whole thing and it will take some time to fix. Now, if I'm back on the home screen, we talked about when you enter bills, you go ahead and pay it this way. Not to go and enter bills, then go and write a check. Let's say you download a payment that was for a bill. There is no way the bank feed knows that it is to pay a bill. Then it will leave that open, so you will end up doubling that number on your report. I suggest that again, you try just a couple of days if it will work for you. I personally do not download my bank account information, and remember this feature also works for only the supported version of QuickBooks. So if you're still using 2018 version and below, this feature no longer works for you. So it works for the current version of QuickBooks that are still supported by the Intuit. So those are your options that you have when you're looking at your register. Let me go back in here so you could see. So that's all there is to working in the register. Well, now that's the end of us talking about the register. If you have any question, please make sure to leave it down in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and please follow through and make sure you subscribe.